Happiness begins from the moment we do something for others. Yes, that is what will give you purpose in life. Joining us now is Yolanda Jones, the program director from Ladles of Love, an organization who's doing amazing work in communities around Mzansi. Welcome to Afternoon Express.
Thank you. Thanks so much for having me.
First of all, I love that name, Ladles of Love. It just conjures up feelings of community, of love, of warmth.
Yeah.
Tell us more about your organization.
So Ladles of Love is a food relief organization, well, twofold, food relief and food security. And we started out as just a soup kitchen in St. George's Mall to now feeding thousands of people a day. We love the idea that we can feed people, but we want to do so much more. So we nurture, we nourish, and we grow. Yeah.
So what I'm hearing is that you guys have grown.
We have.
And why have you grown? Because there's a need for that, or you've had support from the community?
We've grown because there's a need.
Yes.
There's a bigger need than we can meet at the moment, to be honest.
Yeah.
But Ladles of Love started out just feeding, and I love how you said unhoused community members, because they are not homeless. They have found a home just on the street. So we started out feeding unhoused communities, but now we've extended that out to our early childhood development centers, as well as community dignity kitchens across the city of Cape Town, Gauteng, and the Northern Cape.
So Yolanda, because we are on the topic and you have brought our attention to that, there has been a shift from calling homeless people to rather unhoused people.
Yeah.
Can we touch on that for a moment?
Yeah. One of the things that I absolutely love, I go to our Dignity Kitchen at least twice a week. We serve there 4 times. When you have conversations with the people who are in the line waiting to be served a meal and you hear their stories, you realize very quickly that that story could be yours.
Yes.
With just a different set of circumstances, that story could be yours. And so we now treat them with love, with dignity, and with respect. They are often not treated that way.
Yes.
They are often looked down upon, they are often frowned upon, but we have realized that they have a story, and most of them, their lives were changed because of COVID.
Yes.
They've lost their homes, they've lost their jobs, they've lost their companies, they've lost relationships, and so they are there because of circumstances, and it could be our circumstances very easily.
I also want to touch on the fact that a big part of your campaign is something called Love Books, and I see that you guys are venturing out into literacy. What has sparked that?
We communicate with all of our ECDs, and we focus our campaigns based on what they need. We started out with Love Bears because these kids did not have love, or didn't know how to show love, or how love should be expressed to them. So we started showing them how to cuddle and how to love and how to nurture something. Then we moved to Love Books because our ECDs showed that they lacked resources, educational resources, and things that kids could play with. And now they've indicated that literacy is an issue, as we know in South Africa. We have grade 4 learners who cannot read with comprehension, and so they've had an appeal, and we have responded. So now we have our Love Books campaign. Literacy empowers you, it liberates you, it gives you an opportunity to grow from where you are now and get out of poverty. And ultimately our goal is to alleviate hunger. And if we can alleviate poverty, we can alleviate hunger.
How can people, our viewers, help in any way in terms of your organization and in terms of the campaigns that you folks are leading?
So our food relief programs are basically our nutrition programs, where we support early childhood development centers as well as our community dignity kitchens. But we also have our food security programs, where we look at sustainability, and we invite people to collect their food waste at home. We then work with a partner, and we have that converted into compost, which we give free of charge to our urban farmers who grows amazing organic veg, and we purchase it back from them to give them a route to market. And then we also have our Realize a Dream program, where we support food entrepreneurs who are struggling to grow their businesses to become profitable. So people can come on board with us by joining our Feed the Soil program, which is our sustainability program. But the Love Books campaign is what we're driving at the moment. So a 250 Rand a month can feed a child 2 nutritious meals a day and give them a book to read. Corporates can also come on board, and they can support an ECD for a whole year, or support a child for a whole year. Whatever their budget is, we have the space for them to get involved. So they can just go onto our website, ladlesoflove.org.za, and find all of the information there.
Yolanda, thank you so much. Talk about living a purposeful life. Your life is so full and beautiful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
To find your purpose, you need to give to others as well. If you would like to be a volunteer or donate in any way, please visit ladlesoflove.org.za.